All right, it's time to hire the rest of my team, because I've been doing everything myself. But listen, I know we're trying to ramp things up here, and I have a lot of stuff that I need people for. So listen, I know we said we weren't gonna do these new hires just yet, but it would be really stupid if we wait. Now, I need these people right now. I needed them yesterday.
Well, there's actually no budget for it.
Budget? We can work with the budget. There's flexibility.
We're actually really busy hiring for engineering right now.
That's just great. I'll do it myself then.
Yeah, but we actually don't have the budget right now.
Yes, we do. The money's in the bank. The only difference is that the budget says that we're hiring 3 months from now. So we need to move things up. So let's do it, all right? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and post these jobs to LinkedIn and we'll call it a day.
You know, I think moving up the build out of the sales and marketing teams is actually a good idea. I mean, the sales goals are daunting to say the least, and I know I could use the staff. And I think we could justify it if we could just beat our targets.
Hey, I like the idea, but I'm the one who has to present the variances to the board. I hate to say it, but I just don't think we can do it right now. We need to stick to the current hiring plan.
Oh, come on. We made all that stuff up. Just say the plan changed.
That's not gonna look good to the board. I'm trying to keep us all organized here. Help me out.
Okay, if it makes you so nervous to go to the board by yourself, I'll go with you. How about that?
I'm not nervous. I just don't want the board to think that things I say are subject to change.
Look, we have to do this. We're already behind. Everybody around here is moving too slow.
Look, we're not doing it.
Okay, fine. But this is all gonna fall apart because you're afraid to do the right thing.
Kyle, how do you think that meeting was going?
Well, Delana, it just went like every other meeting. I'm trying to get, the most productivity I can out of these people, and it just seems like I'm talking to a wall sometimes. And,
Yeah, do you think you were getting your ideas across?
well, I thought so. I didn't know if, people were really receptive to it. Listen, I'm willing to try anything to get more out of my employees.
Well, this is your team, so that might be one thing to think about. Like, these are actually your peers. And there was a way that it could feel like you were talking down to them. Did you notice you got no pushback from anybody except the CEO?
Yeah, it's kind of going on thing around the office. Some people kind of think I'm a little too intense. You're not the first person to have said that.
Yeah, I imagine you've had this feedback before. And so a few things that you might try. One would be just taking it down a notch, right? Like turn down the volume, because there's a way that you're coming off so intense that everybody else, I don't know if you noticed it, but I noticed there was a really uncomfortable silence in the meeting because people didn't know what to say. So if you kind of turn it down a little bit, because you're bringing so much energy, if you turn it down and then also invite their thoughts, because they probably have something to say beyond, like you got a little mild pushback and then everybody just gave up.
So maybe just try to soften up my demeanor, you mean? Am I talking kind of too loud or too belittling?
No, you didn't belittle. Well, you did. You said stupid, which is a big 8 word.
I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah. And so, it's sort of like, I don't think we should wait, is what you're really saying, but that's not what they heard. They heard you all are a bunch of stupid, scared people. Right?
That makes sense.
Yeah, so if you just try going back in and inviting what they really think, and then literally like sit back and just wait to hear, because as an 8, whenever you state your opinion first, other people will tend to shut down.
Yeah, I think sometimes I get really, really passionate about what I'm doing, and it's the way that I communicate it can almost be maybe counterproductive.
Yeah, and you might find out that you get a whole lot more cooperation. So let's just see what happens.
Okay, maybe go in, take a deep breath, and
Right.
try
Smile.
smile, try to soften things up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Good.
Okay, guys, Look, I'm sorry. I know I was being a little intense earlier. I'll try and take it down a notch. So, what do you think about accelerating hiring so we can ramp things up faster? Do you think we could go to the board with a proposal for that?
I could work on a proposal with you.
Hey, a proposal is workable. I can't make any promises, but that's an option we can work with. We'll all need to lay out a very convincing reason as to why we're presenting this just now.
Yeah, they're probably going to want to see revenues tied to it, so I can help you put together a forecast.
That's great. Could the three of us meet later this week to see what that might look like?
I still have the same problem with all the interviewing and onboarding that we're already doing right now.
Yeah, I gotcha. Is there some way that I could help with that?
Well, yeah, that would actually be great if you could help with screening resumes and doing phone interviews to narrow down the field. That would be awesome. Our team's just really tapped out with all the engineering recruiting that we're doing.
Okay. If you guys have a proposal ready and thought through for me in 10 days to bring to the board, I'm willing to pitch it to the board.
Great. Hey, thanks for bearing with me, guys. I had no idea I was coming off like that.